All right, guys, we're back. Episode 4 of Papa Pete versus Go Game Go. That's 4, right? My finger hurts. You know what I did yesterday? I was going to open a package of candy, like one of the things you buy that has the snap top lid, and I went to pull a piece off and then move it around, and I slid my finger and I gave myself a paper cut with a plastic lid right on that finger. Didn't even bleed, but sore. Holy cow, is that ever bad? But now that I digressed a little bit, how about some Circus Atari?
Oh, man. This is a game I had as a kid. I loved it. I think I was a lot better as a kid than I am now. At least from what I could tell.
Think that I was a lot better as a kid at all these games than I am now. But then again, when I was a kid, that's all I did is I got up in the morning, and if there was nothing else going on, I'd play video games. So, I think I'll play this for 6 hours today. And of course, you're going to become good at it. But when you turn it on for 5 minutes once every 3 months, it's a little bit more difficult, right?
Wouldn't that be nice to be able to do that again, Pete?
It would be. But there's just too many other things in the world that we're aware of nowadays. But we still love video games. So what's the difference, right?
Oh, yeah.
Back then, we didn't know any better. So anyway, enough of this rambling. We ramble a lot before we start, don't we? Maybe we should just watch the video, you think?
Yeah, let's get to it.
What's that in the background? Oh, I see. She's looking over and she's thinking, look at that beautiful Go Game Aquarium sitting over there. I am so thrilled with that. I should just giggle.
She loves it.
I thought she does. I know she does. I know she does. Anyway, let's go on and let's check out the video. I'm going to bring it up now, and away it will go. I'm going to warn you right now, boys, I'm some good at this game. Are you ready?
Yes.
This might be the shortest video we have yet, baby.
I was watching a history of this game, Pete, and it was on some versions of it were on different systems, which I didn't really realize.
Oh, really? Like what? Like computer systems or?
I think so. There was at least one arcade game. There was even a version of Odyssey 2, which is kind of weird. Although it's not exactly the same. This Atari version is a lot better.
Okay. What were they called? Just like Circus? Because it wouldn't be Atari, right?
No, it was not. Because Atari didn't make this arcade game, I don't believe.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember if it was just Circus. Maybe it was just Circus. Oh, you're beating me, Pete.
I am.
Yeah, this is an old Exidy game from '77.
Oh, Exidy, okay. Wow.
It was also on it was Commodore VIC-20, but some of the versions like that one are called Clowns.
Guess what?
Are you done, Pete?
That is it.
What did your score? I can't even read it.
I think it's 695.
I needed a win, Pete.
Well, you got it in spades. You're still going. How do you tell how many men you have left? Is it the 2?
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting is when you clear, what was it? You clear the top row, the red ones, you get an extra life, I believe.
Okay. But I don't know that I ever did that.
On the number, like I'm pretty sure it's the 2. It doesn't like go up to 3. It'll be like a 2 and maybe an asterisk or some kind of marking by it.
Weird.
So once you die, then that goes away and you're back.
I'm gonna watch, see if you do it again. Then you'll be able to see it.
Yeah. And here's the other weird thing: it counts up your lives.
Oh, yeah.
I was at 2, now I'm at 3.
Yeah, you hit that one block and it just shoots it down at you, so you can't easily get it. Like, good catch there.
Oh, there you go. See, oh yeah, 4X. See?
Oh, okay. Extra man, like.
Yeah, I guess so. And then now it'll just go away, and you're down to 4 again.
So if you can get the top row again, you can basically keep going to the same man if you can get that top row over and over again.
Yeah. My paddles are really jittering here. You can kind of see when it sits still. The guy goes like this back and forth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Really I don't think it really affected the gameplay. Like once I was turning, it seemed fine.
1502.
Oh,
wow.
This was a short video.
That was a short. So you beat me 1502 to 695. You over doubled my score that one. But the whole thing was what? Maybe 4 minutes long? That's
maybe.
Still, this is an absolutely classic game, and I'm glad we played it because I hadn't played any paddle games, until we figured out how we were going to do it. So
yeah,
that's really awesome. That's really awesome.
Yeah, I always liked this as a kid. I wish I could remember what kind of scores I had back then.
But we're all tied up in our best of 477.
That's good. I didn't want to go down 3-1.
What was I going to say? I can't remember now. Oh, we said last time, and it's only been 4 months since our last game. And I said, maybe we do it in 2 weeks. Well, we did do it in about a month. I don't even think we were quite a month in between the last one and this one. So that's pretty good. Not bad at all. And we'll get better at doing these. We'll get a little more frequent when we have.
What have we done? Circus Atari, Yar's Revenge, Space Invaders, and Berserk.
Yep. And it's now 2-2. But it's also your pick. So this one is on my channel. Watch for the next episode 5 of Papa Pete versus Go Game Go on the Go Game Go channel. Oh, in the coming weeks, probably a week or two away. But we don't even know what game we're going to play yet because it's your pick, man. It's your pick.
All right, Pete, here we go. I don't know if you've heard of this game, but I had it as a kid.
Okay.
I always liked it. Deadly Duck.
Deadly Duck.
Yes.
I can't even pull that one off the shelf because I don't have it, but I am familiar. I have no idea what the gameplay even looks like. But I'm sure I have it.
It's a fixed shooter. You're down at the bottom.
Yeah.
You play as a duck, of course, and you have basically like crabs flying around like in Space Invaders.
Oh wow!
But they're more erratic, and they're dropping bricks on you.
Dropping bricks.
So of course the whole thing is to clear the screen, but you can shoot the brick, I believe, as it comes down. But the bricks, if you don't get hit and you don't hit the brick will land in the water. And of course it'll just stay there. I don't know why it stays there, but it stays there. And then it kind of corners you. So you don't want to get caught in between a short amount of bricks, short space, because then you don't have much room to maneuver. But they do go away after a while. It's not like a permanent thing.
You just destroyed my entire childhood and my history with watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail, because it's wood that floats. It's not bricks that float. Because if she weighed the same as a duck, which floats in water, then she's a witch and they could burn her, and she did.
Burn already!
But where did bricks come into this?
I don't know. I'm not sure why crabs are flying in the sky or throwing bricks.
Yeah. That's true.
I do remember. I read in a magazine that this was done by, I think, like a 15-year-old kid or a 17-year-old kid. And it was published by, let me see here. It was 20th Century Fox.
20th Century Fox game. Yeah, they had a few that weren't like in their classic black boxes. I've seen this game before. It's not crazy expensive, but it's not that easy to get either.
It's blue with a really cool drawing. It was done by Ed Hodap for Serious Software. I guess that was the name of his company as a kid.
That's really cool.
And somehow we got it published by 20th Century Fox. That's pretty impressive.
Well, I'm looking forward to playing it. We'll do our best to beat you at a childhood game that I've never played and you had when you were a kid. And we'll see what we can do. That'll be 2 in a row because I didn't have this one. I picked this because I really like this game. I didn't have it when I was a kid. You did. And it showed in the score. So we'll see if Deadly Duck does too. Probably will. Well, that probably is good enough for this episode. We're all tied up, and we'll be back in a couple weeks with the next one. So we
All
will
right.
see you next time, guys.
See ya.